Percy searched all over the island, but he couldn't seem to find Gator anywhere. Eventually, Percy arrived at Knapford Harbor. "Have any of you seen Gator?" he asked. "Gator?" said Harvey. "If you mean that new engine, then yes, we have." "You have? Was he here? When?" "Yeah, he came through here," said James. "Not too long ago, actually. He came to pick up Arthur's usual delivery of fish, but then suddenly he just ran off." "Ran off?" said Percy. "Why?" "I don't know," said Duck. "All I know is that one minute Tiger Moth was flying over the harbor, low and loud as usual. Then Gator seemed to go into a panic attack, it looked like. He went off at top speed, yelling something incomprehensible." "Oh dear," said Percy. "We were right. Which way did he go?" Down the line under the covered bridge, I think," said Harvey. "Right," said Percy. "I've got to go find him. Thank you," and he rushed away. "What was that all about?" said James. "I don't know," said Harvey, "but I hope everything's okay." "Unfortunately, Harvey," said Duck, "I get the feeling that that isn't the case. Something is wrong. Very wrong." After taking a shortcut, Percy found Gator. "Percy. It's me, Gator. Everything's going to be alright, okay?" No. No, it isn't. It never can be. And it never will be. Gator. What happened to you? Please. I can help you. You just need to talk to me." I can't, Percy. I can't relive the memory. "But you do, Gator. You already do. I've seen you. Whatever happened to you, it's tearing you apart. But we can get past it. You and I, together. You just have to help me, and let me help you. You have to let me in." I was built as a military engine, Percy. Specially designed for combat. We were designed to be bulletproof. The metal plating that they gave us made us resemble alligators. That's why they called our model the Gator. I was just one of many gators that the military used. We were built to carry cargo in the high mountains of Corto Maltese. During the war, it was under Baiolian occupation. While I was in Corto, I became good friends with one of the military men. He was a lance corporal, and he liked engines. He and his battalion traveled with me on every delivery, and we soon became best friends. One day, we were ordered to take a shipment of top secret weapons for the British military to the other side of the mountains. To make the delivery, I had to cross a bridge over a valley. My friend, the lance corporal, rode with the cargo. The rest of his battalion was inside my spacious cab. Everything was going fine. Everything seemed perfectly normal. But then, halfway across the bridge, shots rang out. The enemy was firing upon us from all directions. My friend got up and started firing desperately back. But a bullet hit him in his left leg, and he fell to the bridge. I stopped. I wanted to go back and get him, but he called out. He told me to keep going. He knew that there was a tunnel a third of a kilometer ahead, and that if we reached it, we would be safe. He said that our delivery, and the war that it would help us win, was more important than one man's life. Very patriotic of him. Reluctant, we did as he told us. We kept going, and we left him behind. That was the last time I ever saw him. We made it to the tunnel. We made our delivery. And the weapons that we delivered, and many more shipments of those same weapons, helped Britain and their allies free the island of Corto Maltese. But afterwards, I looked back at the news footage, the aftermath of the last battles on Corto Maltese, and I saw what my patriotic act had done. Those weapons that I had sacrificed my best friend's life to deliver had so much violence, so much death. They called us war heroes. They said we were the bravest that Britain had to offer. Is that what bravery is? Is bravery leaving behind the only friend you ever had to cause pain to others? Look at me, Percy. Am I brave? Am I a hero? No. Look at me. I'm a monster. Gator. Gerald, I'm so sorry. What was his name? Your friend. His name was Lance Corporal William H. Percy. He has no grave. Gerald, can I tell you something? What? A few months ago, I had a rare glimpse into my own future. And I watched. I saw myself doing things that I never would have dreamt of doing. Things that were often violent and morally gray. And knowing that I had the capability inside of me to do sometimes terrible things made me not sleep so well at night. Sometimes I wondered if it was really true that I could become such a monster. But then I realized something, which is this future me, even though he did some things that were questionable, he always did it for the greater good. No matter what the means, he saw it through to a greater end. And that made me feel better about myself. Yes, I have the capability to do some bad things. We all do. But we also all have the capability to put ourselves through those bad things for a greater end. And that's what bravery really is. Bravery isn't about feeling confident in everything we do. Bravery is about doing what's right, even when we don't feel confident about it. Gator, I can't pretend to understand all that you're going through, but I can help you. And I will help you. We will get through this together. as friends. I don't know how I'm ever going to be the same again, Percy. I can't even cross bridges anymore. It hurts too much. You won't be the same again, Gator. Too much has happened to you for that. But you can take what's happened to you and let yourself be the better for it. And all it takes is one wheel turn. Well done, Gator. Now come on. Let's take you home. Soon thereafter, Percy and Gator found Sir Topham Hatt. After explaining the situation to the Fat Controller, Percy was very happy to hear him say that he knew someone who would be perfect to oversee the therapy that Gator needed. Then Percy took Gator to Knapford Harbor, where he could begin work again. "Thank you, Percy," said Gator, for everything you've done. You are a true friend." Percy smiled. "It took a lot of courage to do what you did, Gator. Not just in Quarto, but just now, talking to me about it. You really are the bravest Britain has to offer." Gator grinned and gave a soft chuckle. "I'm proud of you, Gator," said Percy. "And somewhere up there, I know that Lance Corporal Percy is too." Gator smiled. "Thank you," he said. Then he looked down the track. "Who is that over there?" he asked. "That blue engine." "Oh," said Percy. "Him? He's just another engine. You'll meet him eventually." "Oh, all right," said Gator. "Well, I suppose I should get back to work. See you around, Percy." Yes, you will." Trouble sleeping, Toby? Yeah, got a lot on my mind, Flora. Just go back to sleep. Don't worry about it. Oh, okay, if you say so. Good night, Toby.
You see, Toby, I am lucky to have retained so much of my youth and vigor in my old age, but I am over 70 years old now. I don't believe I shall be running this railway much longer.
You mean you're going to retire, sir?
Yes, Toby, yes I am. Not immediately, of course, but my age is catching up to me. I am not the young man I once was, no matter how much I like to pretend that I am. I believe by the end of the summer, you will have a new controller.
And who will take your place, sir?
That is the question, Toby, that is the question. Who indeed?
Who indeed?